Okay, this poem, or I guess ode to the people who forget us, was inspired by not the events that just happened, because they've been happening. I've been woke, and most of my people have, because we are the ones that are jumping around hurdles, who are maneuvering through red lines, who are ducking the racism that comes our way so that we can just make it home, right? And it was me stating, good morning, America. Oh, shit, y'all got the memo. Good morning, America. Thank y'all for waking up, but we've been here for years, enduring and moving through. We are very resilient, and you're just realizing that this is an issue. Well, let me tell you what you missed. You missed all of the people that you walk past, or you walk by, or utilize their services and don't know it on a daily basis. We've always been here. Thank you for waking up. And we don't need you to be sad and be sorry for us. We just need you to tell your friends, hey, this is an issue, and have a conversation, and refrain from doing the things that you continuously do. Let's start rewriting policies. And that's what inspired it. Let's start rewriting policies. Let's just start. Let's start there. Let's start in every corporation that there is, in every education level, in every police organization, in every company. I'm talking from very little mom and pops all the way up to the big corporations like Pfizer. I'm saying, hey, let's rewrite the bigotry that bled us out. I would ask them to read. I would ask for any non-colored person, non-Black or African-American person who wants to be more sensitive. Please don't walk up to your Black friends and tell them that you want to be more sensitive. Do the research like you were trying to find a job, and you do the research online, and you learn from there, and then you speak with, I guess, some respect and I guess respect is respect, yeah. You speak with some respect and leave out the you're acting Black, or you I'm losing the word that I'm trying to search for it. I haven't lost it. I just haven't found the bitch. She's in there somewhere. I just say, hey, do your research. And I strongly suggest that you don't ask Black people, what should you do? Don't ask us. You don't, the oppressor should not ask the oppressed, hey, what should we do? You know what to do in every other situation. You know what to do in every other circumstance. So now what you need to do is grab a book, hop on the internet, and read. Well, the emotions came out when I was writing about all of the people, and of course I didn't cover every profession that I know, but all of the people that make up this community who donate time and donate power and donate their livelihoods to a community who could give a shit. The emotion comes in not just me, but every last person that I wrote about has had a racial issue. at least 10 times in their life, you know? So we can say one, you know how they say 1 out of 100? So 100 out of 100 African Americans have had issues with racism. And if they didn't think that they did, it was because they didn't. Sometimes people can be um, so unconscious of who they are and what goes on around them until it hurts. Racism is is very subtle sometimes. You can't see it, but it's there. And if you're woke, you understand and you know. So it would be until you receive that feeling of, ooh, what did you just say? is yeah, is unfortunate. We've all been through it. Every last person I wrote down on the paper, and every person that I haven't. There is always some type of oppression that is happening. So that energy, that's where I feel that, like, wow, every single person has endured some racism, whether they be that one executive, whether they be that one that made it to executive level, whether they be the $200,000-$300,000 person, or whether they be the athlete who makes millions of dollars. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what your financials are. It just matters what your skin is. And it's just, it's time. It's enough. It is enough. I am glad that there are people who do see it and they say, oh my God, I can't. So I praise all of our allies who want to walk with us, who want to march with us, who want to do better, who want to raise their children better, who say, oh my God, like, oh my gosh, I've been living a crazy life, and I'm not blaming. It's just, okay, well, now you know, but please don't ask me. And please don't ask for my sympathy, because you're now learning. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to know about your sympathy. You're not going to get any sympathy from me because you just woke up like today. Blame your mama and blame your papa for not teaching you. And now that you know, go teach your mama and your papa what you've learned. And then the world will be a better place. And those pens too. We need the pens. The pens are needed. They're needed more so than anything else. We must have the pens to rewrite. We must have the pens. We have to, because if we don't, we're going to stay the way we always were. We don't want to be a hashtag anymore. We don't want to be it's cool to be in the Black Lives Matter movement. We want to be in the part of the movement when your company is now seeking business from another company. And that said company says, well, what do you do for minorities in your company? Who is in your corporate structure? Wow, it doesn't really look like your community. It looks like something different. If every company starts writing and then putting an action to it, the first thing is to write, though. The first thing is to say, you know what, this doesn't look right. And how come we haven't promoted anybody recently? And yeah, we come from bad schools, or schools, not bad, but the best that our tax dollars could give us. It is set up that way. It is definitely set up that way. So now you have a person who has a subpar education because that's all they could get, right? Mm-hmm. And they weren't ever challenged. And now they're going into a college and they're struggling, but they're making it through, and they get through college. And now they can't get a job because their name is Dujuana or Rashida or Omar or Tyleek or Tyreef or whatever. And so now we're back at it again after you did all that clawing.